So, what is gravity? Is it just a force that pulls things down, or is it way more than that? Hey guys, welcome to Get Set Fly. Today we're diving into one of the most mind-blowing forces of nature, gravity. Most of us think gravity is just something that makes things fall, like when you drop your phone, ouch. But the truth is, gravity is so much more. Gravity is a force that attracts any two objects that have mass towards each other. That means anything with mass pulls on everything else with mass. You, me, your chair, even your water bottle. We're all pulling on each other right now. Wild, right? But it doesn't stop at objects with mass. Gravity can also pull on energy. Yep, even light itself. More on that later. Look around you. Gravity is everywhere. It's the reason we're standing firmly on the ground instead of floating off into space. It's the reason our entire solar system works. The sun, which makes up 99% of all the mass in the solar system, has such an enormous gravitational pull that it keeps all the planets, including Earth, orbiting around it perfectly. And you know what's even crazier? The sun itself wouldn't even exist without gravity. Way back, tiny hydrogen atoms started clumping together. Their gravity pulled more and more of them in, squishing them together so tightly that they ignited a nuclear fusion reaction. And boom, the sun was born. Gravity made that happen. But here's where things get even more interesting. Gravity isn't picky about size. It works on everything, from massive planets to tiny particles. Even you and your chair are gravitationally pulling on each other right now. It's just that the pull is so small you don't notice it. And guess what? We're also being pulled, right this second, by the Andromeda Galaxy, which is 2.5 million light years away, and we're pulling on it too. So why aren't we getting sucked into it? Distance. The farther apart two objects are, the weaker their gravitational pull. This is something Isaac Newton figured out back in the 17th century. He made two super important observations. The more massive an object, the stronger its gravity. That's why the sun pulls on planets, not the other way around. The farther apart two objects are, the weaker the pull. In fact, if you double the distance, the pull becomes 4 times weaker. That's why the moon affects Earth's tides, creating high and low tides, even though it's 384,000 kilometers away. And now for the really mind-blowing part. Gravity doesn't just pull on objects with mass, it pulls on energy too. Light, for example, is made of tiny particles called photons, and photons have no mass. But gravity can still bend light's path. If a beam of light passes near the sun's gravity bends it, even though light should travel in a straight line. This happens because, according to Einstein's theory of relativity, energy and mass are two sides of the same coin, and gravity affects both. So the next time you think of gravity as just a boring force that makes stuff fall, remember, it's the invisible glue holding our entire universe together. And that's it for today's video. If you learned something new and cool, hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care.